You guys read the title of this video correctly. The world of online business is slowly leaving the AI automation agency model. But that's not entirely true. We might be leaving the AAA model itself, but how we approach going about running an AI business, there's a lot of overlapping concepts that still align with the AAA model. So what do I mean by all of this? Why exactly are we leaving the AAA model if a lot of what we do is aligned with the AAA model? What's prompting this change, and what is it going to look like for business owners moving forward, and what do we need to do to prepare for such a change? Let's get started. Now, for a little bit of context, for those of you guys who are new to the concept of an AI automation agency, which is what AAA stands for, an AI automation agency is a business model that was created by Liam Otley to help businesses integrate AI into their platforms or their procedures, per se. So, like, if I built an appointment setting chatbot that uses AI to automatically book meetings, that is of value to really any kind of business, and that is an AI solution that can be sold to those businesses for our profit. Pretty cool, right? Well, that's exactly what we've been doing. That's exactly the model that we've been following at Particular Tech, my company. We help businesses integrate AI into their systems and processes, whether it's AI development, like we need to build something for them, or AI training, like we train them to learn how to use AI themselves, or AI consultation. Those are our three main services, and it's pretty much the same for all AAAs, but the underlying idea is still the same. And so if it's already working like this, then what's changing? Well, you see, it's about getting the clients. How we get many of our clients is through cold outreach, typically on platforms like LinkedIn. But any business owner will tell you that cold outreach is not the most pleasant solution. We grind hours cold outreaching for clients who are potentially interested, and a lot of the leads don't end up working out. Either because these leads just ignore the message because they don't want to respond to unknown people, or maybe they're just not interested, or maybe they don't see the value that our AI solutions can bring to them, so they just don't bother wasting their time and money. Truth be told, the AI automation agency model is a model that really only works for businesses who already have some kind of a working procedure set up. Like they already know what they're doing and how they're doing it, and the goal of us helping them is that we just add like a missing element to their already working architecture. And that's the thing about most businesses, especially small businesses. They don't have that working architecture, that working procedure. So really the goal should first be to fix their processes and fix how they're running the business for it to be successful before we can actually integrate any specific product like an AI solution into their needs. Now you might be like, okay, so that's a very simple change, like we might as well just redefine the definition of a AAA. Well, it doesn't necessarily work like that, because the purpose of the AAA model was specific towards building AI and customizing AI towards businesses' needs. But you can't actually do that until the business actually is functioning properly. So once you fix their procedures, then you can move on to the next step, that is what the AAA is trying to achieve. So when I say we're leaving AI agencies in 2024, we're not actually completely abandoning the concept of AI. We're still helping businesses. We're still building AI that hopefully businesses will buy from us. But there's a missing first step to helping them that isn't present in the AAA model. And that step is fixing the client's procedures, which is going to apply to most clients. So as a business owner, how do you go about fixing this? Well, it starts with a very simple change. Don't call your business an AI agency. Just call it an agency, because otherwise you're limiting yourself to AI. And we just saw that you can't actually integrate the AI until you fix the procedures of your clients first. And that way, once you do fix the procedures of your clients, you can offer them more than just AI. You can offer them all these types of services, software development, if you need to build their website for them, cloud computing, blockchain. There's a whole variety of possibilities that even we at Particular Tech offer. It's beyond AI. So it's not an AI agency, it's just an agency. So now that we've established your agency without the word AI is ready to take action, what's next? Well, that is when it comes to the actual outreach of the client. So before you even cold DM someone or cold email a potential lead, you want to first observe their business. And I think this is a mistake that I see with a lot of business owners, that even I have made this mistake in the past when I was doing cold outreach. Don't just see that they're a business owner and automatically jump to, oh, here's my AI solution or whatever, and just be like, okay, will this be of interest to you? You absolutely don't want to jump to sales on the first message, and even before that, you need to make sure that this is a lead that you're genuinely interested in pursuing. Because otherwise, the sales message is just completely irrelevant. Go to your lead's LinkedIn profile and observe the company they run. Like, see what company they're the owner of. Go to that company's website, see what they're doing and how they're doing it, see their success stories. If they don't have success stories, and maybe they don't have a website, or maybe they don't really have a profile at all for their company on LinkedIn, then you already know that this lead has some procedures to be fixed. And that's how you know what to actually say in your first DM or email or whatever it is to the lead. Now, there is a bit of a twist to this. You don't want to say like, hey, I see that your procedures are not going according to plan and I'm here to help you fix this. You don't want to say that to a business either, because who are you to tell a business owner how they're running their business when you haven't even gotten the chance to know them personally or professionally? Instead, you want to first suspect that it's not an ideal running of their business, and then you want to message them, asking them questions about how they run their business and what they do and what's their goal and how it's been. Hopefully the lead messages you back and says, yeah, like it's been this, but it hasn't been all that great. And boom, now you've confirmed that this lead does indeed have some fixing to do, and that is your first step to helping them before you can actually sell an AI solution or whatever it is to them. So from there, you can offer them mentorship or anything, but that is where your opportunity to make money starts. And now, despite you not having necessarily an AI agency, you do want to keep your must-have stack as an entrepreneur. What is a must-have stack? This is actually a very crucial concept, so crucial that I'm going to make a separate video about it in the near future. But what a stack is in the concept of software development is it's the set of softwares or libraries or tools or whatever that you have to use to build your application. So let's say I was making this web application that has a React front end and a Django backend, and I'm using PostgreSQL for the database. All of those tools, that makes up the stack for the application. Similarly, for an entrepreneur, you want to have your stack of softwares to use for building whatever you want to end up building for the client. So let's say you're doing some cold outreach and you come across the lead that owns a private equity firm. Automatically, you should have some ideas for the kinds of things that you anticipate building, regardless if you need to first fix their procedures or not. You should have an idea for ultimately what you want to build and sell to that client. And you should have your stack or your toolkit ready to go to pick out whatever necessary softwares you need to do it accordingly. So let's say that I come across a restaurant business owner. Automatically, I'm thinking of implementing maybe a chatbot that gives users recommendations from their menu based on their dietary restrictions. Automatically, I'm thinking of using VoiceFlow and potentially BotPress and I have all of that added to my entrepreneur tech stack. And that way, even if the restaurant business owner does need help fixing the procedures of their company, once we take care of that first step, then we can actually build some AI solution or whatever to sell to that client, and we already know what to do ahead of time. So being able to stay on top of our work is a good thing. That way we can ensure that we don't lose the lead. Again, I'll go more into depth about the must-have tech stack for entrepreneurs in the next video, but until then, I really appreciate you guys watching if you've made it this far in the video. More exciting content to come in the near future, such as the must-have tech stack, and until then, see you in the next video. Till next time.